Hello guys, welcome back onto the Dutch couch. Got to say, what I'm seeing at the moment, for me, seems to be the biggest crime in the history of the Premier League, right? The celebration police are out in full force on the front line here. They don't like any sort of emotion. Last night I saw the last ever Merseyside derby at Goodison Park, right? Set the scene. Liverpool are 2-1 up. They're going for the title at the moment, right? So Arsenal are relying on them as well. Everton score a 97th minute equaliser. The captain smashes a volley into the top corner. The celebrations are absolutely out of this world. The place erupts, right? It goes crazy. And all I'm seeing online is people mocking it, taking the mickey and moaning about the celebrations. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe what I'm hearing online from these people. This is what football is all about. You should be embracing this. Why are you moaning about it? It's crackers. But you've seen thunderous tackles last night, goals. You've seen everything in that game, right? Everything a great derby game should be. Cut and thrust. It was hustle and bustle, mate. It was tough. It was brilliant, right? You've seen the manager Slot, who's been cool, calm and collected all season. I've not seen him lose his rag once. Totally lost his head in this emotional atmosphere. You've seen the goal at the end, Decore, the Everton player, go over to the Liverpool fans, celebrating in front of them, winding them up. Curtis Jones, being a Liverpool boy, Liverpool through and through, he's not took well to that. He's gone over there, lost his rag. There's been a ruckus between all the players. As I say, Slot's lost his head massively. He's been sent off. Decore and Jones have been sent off at the end. This is pure emotion, right? And this is everything we should want football to be. Yet people are still not happy about this. Makes no sense to me. Makes absolutely no sense. I mean, this is what competitive sport and rivalry, local rivalry especially, is built on. And everything we should hope it would be. I saw the other day, Miles Lewis Skelly, this kid, he's 17 or 18, from Arsenal. Pundits telling him to pipe down over a celebration. It's madness. This kid has shown character, a little bit of arrogance, and most importantly for me in this modern game, personality, which I think is very rare. I mean, Erling Haaland has absolutely belittled him at the game at the Etihad. Literally, who the fuck are you, basically? In front of the cameras. And now I've got a little visitor, so here we go. Here we go, my little friendie. He's absolutely belittled him in front of the cameras, right? So this kid has took him upon himself in the return game, scored a goal. He's done Erling Haaland's celebration. Absolute, the word I would say, it's a great word in football and something we should definitely embrace. Shithousery. I loved it. But all I see is pundits and ex-players in particular, which surprised me, right? Ex-players saying, what is he doing? Have some respect. Ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. We should be applauding this. We should be applauding these young kids for having character. Because let's get it right. In this modern game, on the actual pitch, playing-wise, they've become robots. Playing in these systems, they've lost all sense of maverick about them. When a young kid does something like this, for me, it's incredible. We should be loving that. What makes it more surprising for me, these pundits who are saying this stuff, these are the sort of guys who get caught spitting at young girls out of their car window. Or another player who said it, took great pleasure in continuously celebrating in front of the biggest hated rivals' fans to wind them up. Read what, you know what I mean? Practice what you preach. Don't look down on these young kids who want to show a bit of attitude. Embrace it. We need emotion. Rivalries, in my opinion, should be built on dislike, shithousery, and wanting to piss the opposition off. This is a competitive sport. Don't lose that, because you are going to lose so much from this game. I want to see, if I watch my team, this is what creates cult heroes for me. I want to see my players absolutely intent on pissing the opposition off, winding them up at every opportunity. getting one up on them, gamesmanship, get in their heads. For me, this is the mental side of this game is massive, and I think everyone just thinks of the game itself. The mental side of this game, football, we underestimate it, and for me, it is huge, and I love it. And I'll tell you what, these sort of players, fans identify with them. It's almost as like they are one of you. They're doing the sort of things that you would love to be doing. But all I'm seeing online is people mocking it. You'd love to be in their shoes. Don't bullshit me. You would love to be in any of their shoes. And you would be doing the same thing. Same as the Everton game last night. That celebration, if that was your team, you would be going crazy. There's no other way. You would be going crazy after that game last night, 97th minute winner. Don't tell me any other. You would definitely be going mad. You would love every second of it. Even, I'll tell you what I loved the other day as well. Anthony Gordon, right? Played for Newcastle. Obviously, they knocked Arsenal out 4-0 on aggregate in the EFL Cup, right? Semi-final. He comes out after. This stay humble thing, he's jumped on this. And as much as people say, what a prat, I thought it was genius. I loved it. He come out and said, we must stay humble. Having a dig at Arsenal, who had been having a dig at City over it. So not only has it happened between City and Arsenal then, a Newcastle player has took it upon himself to have a little dig at Arsenal over that. This is football. If people get offended by this sort of stuff, for me, football is not your game. Football is not for you. Go and watch, I don't know, Tiddlywinks or the Cluedo World Championships. I don't know. Football is not for you if you get offended by anything. I mean, I see the other day an Everton player get booked at Brighton for imitating a seagull. Make this make sense to me, because I think, like in general society now, we are getting so obsessed, absolutely obsessed with being offended with anything that can be said to us or happen to us. Enjoy the ride. Take it on the chin. Take it for what it is, shithousery, and enjoy it. Don't get offended by this. It's crazy, mate. It's crazy. But what we are getting, which is ridiculous, we're getting fans on social media taking a mick out of clubs, firstly and foremost. But they do exactly the same. Like I said with that goal. It's like social media for me is a different world with football. Social media, you've got your match-going supporters who understand the game. And I think a large amount of fans on social media, a lot of them have never been to a game in their life. Some of the ones that I read, some of the stuff that I read on there, I'm thinking, this guy's in his nan's spare bedroom with a box of Kleenex watching Babe Station. You know the sort of geezer he is. You know what he's doing. He ain't got no clue about football. He's going on there to get a reaction. If you're a football fan, you understand emotion. That is the most important thing about this game, right? Cult heroes, like I said, cult heroes, pissing the opposition off, gamesmanship. It's beautiful. And I'll tell you what, I totally identify as a fan with those sort of players. I want them in my team. I would say football, in my opinion, is full of short memories and strange opinions from people who have been in the game. These people are the ones, these same sort of people that moan about the referees and say, you need ex-players in there. A lot of these opinions are them sort of people. And I'm reading them, I'm thinking, what are you on? What are you watching? What do you want the game to be? Take me back. Only 15, 20 years ago, whatever. You've got the likes of Vieira and Keane having a set-to in the tunnel. For me, that is what football should be. Why are they now cuddling in the... rival players cuddling in the tunnel before a game? Kissing each other. Come on. Get out there. It's a competitive sport. Don't lose that. I think we're losing that already with these rules with the tackles and what have you. It's becoming a non-contact sport totally anyway. But my opinion is embrace any sort of celebration, emotion, even whether it's against your team. I mean, do you know what? I've got to say, VAR, in a roundabout strange way last night during the Everton game, added to the tension, added to the emotion. And usually I think it makes the emotion, I think it loses it. Last night, I think it worked as a positive. Because you had the crazy, absolute crazy celebrations near that corner flag, all the fans running on. The players in the corner with them celebrating as one. I love that. I think it's brilliant when they all join up. Brilliant. Then you had the sudden thought of, oh no, we might not have got a point here. It went on for minutes, and I'm thinking, this is actually, for the first time, I'm actually seeing this adding something to the game. And then they got to do it all again, celebrate again when they realised that it was a goal. And I enjoyed it twice as a viewer. And I don't usually feel that way with VAR. Last night, for me, that's the first time I thought, VAR, you've made watching that game a better experience in that moment. Very rare. Very rare. Love every bit of shithousery that happens and embrace every bit of rivalry that comes of it. Because I tell you what, you have to enjoy this most beautiful game. You have to enjoy it. It is the beautiful game. And this sort of stuff makes it beautiful. Never lose that. These celebration, please. Take your uniforms off, mate. Become ice cream men or something, because we don't need you. We don't need the celebration, please. Let us celebrate. Let us lose our heads. Let us watch the managers and players lose their heads. Piss each other off. We want that. That's football. It's passion. Yeah, enjoy the beautiful game. Have a good one.